Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. This is Jen with Jen's Creative Stampers. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States. So, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to go ahead. Hey, Lynn, how are you? Good to see you. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes here to kind of hit everybody's feed, pop up, and then we'll get started. Just give it another minute or two. I was a little bit late coming on. All right. So if you're joining me live or if you're joining me on the replay, definitely let me know that you are here, that you are joining me. I'd love to know who's watching. And ask questions, give feedback. I love it. I love it to be interactive. So welcome. If this is your first time joining me, again, I come on every Sunday at 7 o'clock Eastern, and I offer free card classes to go. I mail them to your house, and you will get 2 of each of the products or each of the kits tonight. 2 of each of the cards, 2 of each of the projects that we are going to make together. So I hope that you like what you see. This is all out of the brand new Holiday Mini, which just launched on the 4th of September. And this is my first time playing with this bundle. I think it's really cute. It's called Humble Home, and it is fun. It's really just a really cute set. Hey, Christina, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Had a fun time with you and your mom yesterday. So it's a quick recap. We had our It's a Creative Christmas Stamp Camp yesterday. That was the in-person stamp camp. And it was a lot of fun. I had 10 projects plus a bonus project. Let me show you guys what I made. No, Mama is on the live. My son wants to come in, and we're not doing that. You need to go get Daddy. So, let me see. I'm pulling them out. I had them all stacked up. But we had a really awesome time together. And there were a lot of people that also got the projects in the stamp camp to go. So if you if you registered and you got my email, you will be getting your projects this week. They're going to be going out Monday or Tuesday at the latest. So let me go ahead. I'm going to point you down actually and show you the cards real quick. That way everybody can see them. And hey, Cassie. Hey, Debbie. How are you guys? I'm going to just do a really quick recap here, put it down on my hands, and show everybody what we made yesterday. So, all right, here we go. All right, so this was card number 1, and this one opened this way. Let me put my... No, son, you're going to have to go. I'm so sorry. I'm lowering my... lowering my desk, so hopefully you can see that better. So that was card 1. This was another one of the cards. You open it up, and here's another one. The cute little tag. Isn't that fun? And then this was another one. I may have to pause my live. My son is not cooperating. Can you guys hear him? Hey, Aunt Vicki, good to see you. Mama. Here's another one we did with some fun little scoring. And then here's another one we made. Here's another one. There were 10 cards originally in the kit. And this was using the Christmas Wishes card kit. I went ahead and took all the pieces, even the envelope, and we die cut the envelope out. And then created our card. It's a really cute snow globe. Use the masking technique. Cute little penguin. This one was a fun gift card holder that I created. So it has like a little, I don't know if you can see it there, a little slip pocket, um, some little bling, and you pull it out with a fun ribbon. And then you have the gift card that goes in the back. So that was one. And then I did a bonus project as well, and everybody seemed to really like it. So this is a super fun fold. And you open it this way, and then you open it this way. So that's what we made. And then I had 2 add-on classes, which I won't go through all of those. But we had an awesome time yesterday. Had lunch catered. And we just really had a great time together. So if you have not ever taken one of my classes and you missed out yesterday, watch my emails because you can go ahead and sign up for the next one that's coming up, and it'll be in my email. Okay, so here's the bundle that we're using tonight. Hey Amy, good to see you. So this is the bundle we're using. It's called Humble Home, and it is really, I love this. There's a lot of different sentiments in it. There's a Merry Christmas, there's a welcome home. You can do thank you for the sweet gift, from your house to ours, and we're going to go ahead and play with this. Even make little like Christmas tags. Isn't that cute with the wreath? That cute little wreath there. But the punch is awesome. It actually punches the house out. And then there's a really cute little heart here. I don't know what this square is. And it also punches out like a circle. I'll show you guys. So let me go ahead without further ado. I'll get started. I'll show you the first card that I created. And it is this one. I'm using the Winter Meadow. Let me show you the paper. You guys probably remember it from last year. It's gorgeous. Square is the chimney. Oh, duh. Is that right? You think? I don't know. That's interesting. So if you punch it out, let me see. Here's a square chimney. And then it has like this chimney here. I don't know. Is it like a cap that goes on it? Yeah, no, I think that's a really good guess, Christina. I'm not sure. I couldn't figure it out. I'm not really sure what that square is for. But anyway, it punches this really stinking cute heart, so I like that. Anyway, so this is the paper. We'll look at it in a little bit. This is the paper that I'm using. It is officially called Winter Meadow. And Cassie, I think this is one of your favorite papers from last year. So one side is more like watercolor. Can you guys see that? Let me tone down the light a little bit. Is that easier? So there's watercolor on one side, and then like trees and Lost Lagoon. There's a real pretty blueberry bushel. Look at this. I love this paper. Some gray granite and some real pretty trees here and grays and blues. I love this one. This is really pretty too. Can you see that? This makes gorgeous cards with the deer and stuff and the trees. It's just really, really easy to create some beautiful cards that way. So we're going to be using that pack of paper. If you want this class to go, you can get it for free, or you can buy it for $35. To get it for free, it's a $50 order. You're going to get 2 of each card, all the elements, and I mail it to your house for free. Okay, so here's the first one that we are going to make together. It also features this really pretty iridescent ribbon. You see that? And then, I don't know if you can see this really, but it is a snowflake embossed background. And then you open it up and there you have your card. Okay, so let's go ahead and make this together. I have a few notes on this and I'm just going to read them out loud. I've got a little cheat sheet here. And put that there, you can kind of see it. Is that good? Okay. So let's get my block. And again, my son wants to get in my room. That would not be a good idea. I can just say that right up front. So his daddy's trying to get him situated. Okay, so we are going to take our block and we are going to load up this cute little home or house. Okay, and we are going to get our pieces here. This is a blueberry bushel, just cut in half. And let me get my cutter. And we are going to score this at 4 1/4. Okay. And then what we're going to do is put our cutter off to the side. Where's my bone folder? Here it is. I was creating this earlier. Andrew, no, you need to go follow your daddy's directions. No, I'm not. Mama's on the computer teaching a class. Okay, and then you're going to grab your ruler, okay? And what we're going to do, so this is, I'm going to line this up here to 2 1/8 on the one side. Grab a pencil. All right, so 2 1/8. I'm going to go mark a little tick mark on that. This is on the binding side, okay? Follow me? And then we're going to go and we're going to do the other side. So this is the side that's open. Sorry, I'm not able to concentrate with him screaming my name. And then go down 3 1/2 and make a tick mark there, okay? And then keep that handy because we're going to use that one other time. So we're going to open our card and we're going to, on the score mark, everybody follow me. Can you guys see me okay? I know that you love that paper. Amy, you're saying, Debbie says, okay, a window, a door. Yeah, maybe. Let's just see what happens. So right here is my score mark, and it's actually at the, what did I say? 2 1/8. So you know you can literally use this right here, the ruler at 2 1/8. So you start your blade here at 2 1/8, and then you're just going to go up, and that should be right on the tick mark. That's right on the money. Yes. And so then I'm literally going to open that up. And I'm going to line up my tick mark that I made here at 3 1/2 with my open mark here. How did I do that? Let me see. I'm going to do it this way. So there's my tick mark, and here's my, you're going to line it up in your, can't see it, in your trimmer. My pencil, I think, is too light. All right, and then you're going to literally cut it back to where you cut on your score mark. Okay, so that's how we're going to get the card front. Does that make sense? I'm going to set that off to the side, grab my designer paper, because I haven't cut this. Let me see if I have a smaller sheet here. And this is, yeah, I've got this piece right here. I think that's really pretty. This is cut to 4 by 5 1/4, I think. Let's make sure it's 5 1/4. I'm going to cut it down because I'm going to measure the same that I did on the other card base. Okay. So literally I'm going to, again, get my ruler. This is just a different type of fun fold. You guys don't have to do this, but it gives that really cool like little angle. So let me just explain something. Because this is a 1/4 inch smaller than our card base, you're going to use the exact same measurements to come down here and then to come down here. So it's already going to shift it down a 1/4 inch. So there's no funny business with your math. You just do 2 1/4, or excuse me, 2 1/8 again on this side, And you mark it so you can see it. And then you're going to come down on the other side 3.5. All right, so there we are. 3.5. In pencil, you can always erase it. Bring our trimmer back in. Line this back up. The one tick mark here in the track and the other tick mark here in the track. Remember, this is very thin compared to our cardstock, so you always want to start your blade in the middle. You go up and then you go down. All right, and if we did everything right, it should match and it should lay right inside as it does. Okay, so go ahead and adhere this down. All right, just a little bit of glue. How's your guys' Sunday? Hey Janine, good to see you. You guys having a good day? Everybody recuperating from yesterday? Yes, no, maybe, hopefully. I've had a really good day. I have a piece of Pool Party cardstock here, and I have the Snowfall embossing folder, and I'm just going to lay this inside of here, and I'm going to run it through just right behind you. So. All right, and there we go. So that is done for us. And I actually slipped that back behind the blueberry bushel. So when you open it up, it would look like this. We're going to adhere this down, okay? Let me go ahead and glue that. Just kind of eyeball it. Just a little bit of glue. Make sure it matches up right in the center. You guys can't even see that. Let me fix this. Hang on a minute. Is that better? Hopefully that's okay. All right, and then we're just going to literally close it down right on that Pool Party, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to take some scrap white, which I have some over here, and we are going to take our cute little home, our house, and I need Memento Black, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and just ink it up really well. Of all my stamp pads, this is one that's not very inked up. I'm going to add a little bit of Memento if I have it close here. I don't see it. No, I don't. So I'm not going to ink it up. I'll just go with it the way it is. So there we go. It's our little house. All right. Something is wrong with my stamp. I actually contacted Stampin' Up today and just let them know something's not right with that little house. There's like, can you guys see here the edge of it? It didn't stamp all the way. It's just a defect in the stamp. So I'm sure they'll be sending me a new one. So if you guys ever get anything and it's not right, Stampin' Up stands behind their product 150%. They are amazing. And you can always let me know as well. So I will make that right for you. Okay, so there we go. And I also brought in some of my alcohol markers here just real quick to color this guy. And I chose some grays to match the paper. Everything is written on the back of the paper pack on the colors to use. All the color coordination is amazing. So I started with the light Pool Party and just kind of colored just with the side here. This was not one of the original sets that I had added to my pre-order as a demonstrator. I kind of saw people using it. It was like, that is too cute. So then I added it later. So just full disclosure, I have also light lemon lolly because the lights are on and we're having a family gathering inside. And then let's see here, Lost Lagoon. This is the light. Gonna go ahead and just color this. This is all coordinating with the pool party. There we go. And then do the little porch here as well. Isn't that cute? Stinking cute. Oh, I forgot to color my chimney, Christina. We were talking about the chimney and then I didn't even do that. All right, let's see here. And then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to get my dark smoky slate. Okay, I'm just going to go around the edge here of the roof. Okay. I'm going to also do the windows for like almost like little fancy on that. And then I did take the dark Lost Lagoon. Thought it would be cute to kind of go around the lines. There we go. I need to color my door. All right. So there's our little house, right? Super cute. And then literally it just slips right in here and you give them a punch. And it punches out this hole as well. You see that little hole? So you could actually make this little home a tag, which would be really cute for some projects, right? So that's awesome. All right, so then I went ahead and die cut some other pieces here. So I have one of these rounded squares from the Nested Essential dies here. So it's the largest one, as you can see. All right, and I just laid it right in the middle here and lined it up. Again, all these colors are coordinating. So let me go ahead and do some dimensionals and get our cute little house popped up. And add him on right in the middle. Okay. And then I'm going to add some glue. Just a little bit, just kind of guessing where it went. Okay. You don't want to glue it all the way down. I guess you could, but maybe we should. Let's do that. Because now it's all part of the front. All right. And then what we're going to do is take our stamp that says thank you. It's like an outline. It's different. It's kind of cool. Load that on the block. And we're also going to use some Lost Lagoon, which is right here. Just stamp that down, give it some pressure and hold it. There you go. And then we will cap this guy up. And I die cut one of these cute little banners out of the very same set. And I aligned it. Let me add the white. I didn't pre-cut that, so let me get some. You guys didn't say how your weekend's been. Yes, Amy, I love that color combo too. The pool party and Lost Lagoon and the grays. It's kind of wintry, right? But it's very pretty. This cardstock is actually an online exclusive, so you can still get it. But it is really pretty with the accent of the blueberry bushel. All right, so this is just a 4 by 5 1/4, right? And just lay this down. It's kind of cool because you can see around it, you know. And FYI, it would be easy, probably easier, to go ahead and align this with the basic white behind there so that you get this piece straight. Just a tip. And then we're going to do some dimensionals on here. Pop that up. And put that there. And then we're going to take our little banner that I originally was doing. So what I'm going to do here, so remember, this is not attached. See, there's the hole there. So I'm going to lay it down so that it looks like it aligns on the white, but I'm not going to attach it to the white. Okay, it's going to kind of like hang off. Just again, gives it a little something different. Hold it for a minute, and then we're going to add our little white heart up here, just kind of like an embellishment. Okay. And then I have some iridescent ribbon. And thank you, Debbie. It's different, right? This is kind of a different, I have some different cards tonight. I can't tie a bow. Let me try again. And those of you, speaking of different cards, I have already designed my bingo, my Stampin' bingo that's coming up for September the 19th. I designed the cards today, and it's going to be a lot of fun. They're all fun folds, so I think you guys are really going to enjoy them. So if you haven't registered yet, don't forget to register. Registration actually closes on the, what did I say, the 12th? And then it ships out on the 14th because I've got such a tight timeline trying to get everything in and do all that I have planned for September so I can hit my incentive trip goal. I'm so excited. So we're going to take this, kind of boof that up a little bit, and add that to the chimney. Isn't that so cute? Make that a little smaller. And cut these tails down. Kind of overtaking the poor little house. Okay. And there is card number 1. You open it up and you have your card. Super cute, right? And very, very easy. All right. So that's card 1. Show you the next one. I'll move these over to the side. Let me see. Get these out of my way. And card number 2 is, I like this card. It's very simple. This is card number 2. Merry Christmas. Very simple and easy. Oh, good, Debbie. That's awesome. I'm so excited. And then it adds some really just neat texture here with the embossing folders and then the really pretty ribbon, which I don't think you can really see it in the camera, but then you open it up and there you go. Okay. So let's go ahead and recreate this one. Get this over to the side. Put that up there. So what I did is I took the stuck. There we go. So I took the this was gray granite, and I ran it through the cute crochet embossing folder. Okay, so I have that, and I'm going to use the 2 3/8 punch in this one, and then this is the brand new Forever Plaid. Look how big that is, the difference. And so I ran that through in the Misty Moonlight, and this is a 2-inch punch. Okay, so just wanted to show you what I had done ahead of time. So you take your Misty Moonlight, put that off to the side where you can still see it. Let me go ahead and punch them, and we can just get that done and get these out of the way. So here's the 2-inch punch. There's that. And the 2 3/8. There's that. Okay, that makes it easy. So now we're going to take our Misty Moonlight. It is 4 1/4 by 11. We're going to score it at 2 3/4 on each end. All right, just flip it around. And 2 3/4 there. Okay. This is kind of a cheat, I'll just tell you. So you are going to take use your bone folder, burnish those score lines. Do you guys like Misty Moonlight? It kind of reminds me of winter, don't you? Don't you think? I think it does. And we're going to use this piece of designer paper, obviously in the Misty Moonlight. It's 4 by 5 1/4. So it lines up as though it were a single layer, right, on the card front. But because it's a split gatefold, we have to also cut this. So here's what I've done. So I'm laying it over, placing it how I want. I'm going to do some adhesive only on half of it, okay? This is an easy way to get it exactly right and line it back up so that it's exactly where you want it to be. All right. All right, we only glued the one side, right? So you could leave it like this, or you could come back in with your paper trimmer and line that back up and cut your designer paper in half and then line that and glue it. Okay? To me, it kind of makes it easier to do it this way. I kind of like it split. So then you're just going to add a little bit of glue here. And line that right up as though it were never cut. And it'll be straight and seamless. Okay? All right, now what we're doing is taking our 2 circles that we punched. I got glue on me. And we are going to take some of our ribbon. Just going to pull some out here. I don't know, maybe, what is that, maybe 6 inches, 8 inches, whatever. To your heart's delight, whatever. And then I'm going to go ahead and layer this exactly how I want it to be. You can use the deboss side, the emboss side, and just layer that up. And you know, I'm a big proponent of laying it out before you actually glue it. That way you can see exactly where it's going. But there's no right or wrong way to this, right? So just kind of lay it down. If you like the ends showing, great. If you don't, cover them up. So what I like to do is I like to take tear tape and actually, let's just redo that. Take your tear tape, right, and lay it back down how you want it. Yeah, isn't that fun, Debbie? It's more than one way to do everything, right? All right, and normally we wouldn't go ahead and take that off, right? So a lot of times we just use that just to hold our ribbon in place. But I do want to use the stickiness to cover this. So I'm just going to layer that up like that. Figure out how I want to incorporate my house. All right, and let me go ahead and make another piece of scrap, and we'll do that. So this little guy, I'm going to get my black back out and my house. And in case you don't know, the Memento Black is what we always use for the alcohol markers. You can use the water-based markers, but I prefer the alcohol. They just can layer the color and it never pills on your paper. It just gets more and more intense. So it's really, I love it. All right, so for this house, we're going to use the gray granite, light and dark. Got our yellow because it's the lights are on. And then I used the light Misty Moonlight. And I believe that was it. So let me just do this really quick. So I've got Misty Moonlight here, and this is a dark. Even though it's a light color, it's the light marker. It definitely is darker. Okay. And I did this as well. I think it's cute how they've got this on here. Just follow the lines, right? Stampin' Up! Did it all for us. And then I'm going to take the light, it's smoky slate. I think I said gray granite. It's smoky slate. And just go over it here. Use the side of your brush end. Do you guys like this bundle? Let's see if you guys have any questions. I think it's cute. All right. And then on this one, kind of did this a little bit different. Okay. Oop, forgot my chimney. I always forget the chimney. There we go. Gonna do the dark gray granite here. So cute. Looks almost like a gingerbread house. I'd love to see if somebody's gonna make this like a gingerbread house. I'm sure they will. I'm sure somebody will do that. And then, let's see, do my little windows above and below. And then I also did the door in this Misty Moonlight. Right? And then you can do the dark as well, kind of come in for the outline and leave the center just lighter. You can even take your color lifter. Do you guys use this often? Kind of do some lifting of that color that you just put down. Kind of makes it, give it dimension. And you'll literally start to see it lift off the paper. Kind of cool. There we go. Okay, I'm going to do my yellow for my lights. And then we're going to punch them. Here's my punch. All right. Okay. And then what we have, we're going to bring it back. Haven't glued it down yet. I think if we do it off center, it would be cute. Maybe like that. Okay. And then I'm going to pop it up on this side. If I can find my dimensionals. There we go. I'm just kind of placing them. Wherever it goes, it goes. It's okay. Hey, Wendy. Good to see you. All right. So there we go. And then lastly, we just need a Merry Christmas. It's really tiny too. It's real small. Let's see, and I need my Misty Moonlight. Actually, I did that one in black. Let's do it in black, because that way it'll stand out a little better. That'll probably look better. Okay. Just ink it up. Merry Christmas. Make sure your fingers are not inky. And then go down on your paper. There you go, card number 2. You guys like that? There's that one, and here's this one. So, super easy. These are really, really easy cards. So there's that one. And then number 3, let's see what I have here. This is a fun one. This is kind of different. So here's the card, and it uses that Lost Lagoon. I used, again, the snowflake embossing folder. The house is real simple. It says, Merry Christmas from our house to yours. And you have like a little pull tab. Can you see it? You literally just pull that up, and then it opens up, and you've got your designer series paper here, and then you've got your basic white you can write on. So again, I'll open it down here so you can see the whole card, and it opens like that. Cool? Yes, I agree with you, Debbie. That blue Misty Moonlight just makes me feel like I'm back in Ohio again. The winter blues. Oh my gosh. Now we're in the sunny Southlands, right? So we don't have many of those days, which I'm happy about. Okay. So let's make this card. Hopefully y'all like that. So we're going to start with a piece of our designer series paper. Okay, make room here. And your designer paper needs to be 4 by 12. I know mine's a little bit wider. You just cut that down to size. And then, so this is directional. Make sure that when you're cutting your 12 by 12 that you're getting it to where it's going to be right side up, right? Or you could open it sideways and kind of fold out this way. So just make sure you make note of that. Okay, I'm going to score it at 5 1/4. Make sure you score it and not cut it. Did I do that right? Hang on just a minute. Because it's directional, I may have just screwed that up. So 5 1/4 is going to be, you want to go from the bottom up, okay? And you're scoring from 5 1/4 from the bottom up. That's important. All right, and then the second score line is at, yeah, I scored that wrong. The second score line is going to be at 3 3/8 from the top down, or it's the same as 8 5/8. All right, so 3 3/8, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to score right there. So again, goes like this when you get it. So no one will ever know that happened. No one will ever know, just us. So I'm going to go over that one more time when you get all the score lines in here. So if you have a directional piece of designer paper and you are measuring for your scores, you want to start from the bottom and go up 5 1/4, okay? And then you can score again here at 8 5/8, or turn it around from this side and score in, and that would be 3 3/8. It's the same score, it's just depending on which side you're measuring from, okay? So if you write that down, you'll have it. It's very simple. Okay, so we've got this. We're all ready to assemble our card. So we're going to take that. That's kind of the inner workings of it. Then we take a piece of Lost Lagoon coordinating cardstock at our regular 5 1/4 by, or 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, right? So we're going to glue this down. And it's all accordioned up. Have a 1/4 of an inch all the way around. Okay. And then we have a piece of basic white. It's actually thick. It's thick basic white because this is so thin, right? So I went ahead and layered this up. And this is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. So I'm going to go ahead and just add some glue here. Just a little bit. And kind of create that border to go all the way around, get it set into place where you want it. Okay, looks pretty straight. All right. Now I have a piece of Lost Lagoon, which I'm going to use that exact same snowflake embossing folder. I've lost it. Here it is. It's under my other ones. So let me run that through. And let me ask you guys. So I know there's a couple other demonstrators on here. The snow is falling, right? It's not very heavy up here, but it's real heavy here. Do you guys do it so that the snow is down here? The bulk of it is down at the bottom, or more bulk at the top? Which way is it? The way Stampin' Up! Has it is the bulk of the snow is at the ground. I guess that makes more sense as it falls. Never mind. I guess that was a stupid question. I always wonder, I'm like, well, isn't it supposed to be more at the top? But I guess not. You guys can tell me. Let me go run this through. Okay. Bulk at the bottom. Okay, Amy, I got it. So then we have the bulk of the snow at the bottom. We're going to layer this on, right? And before we layer it on, we are going to get our ribbon, which I don't see it. What did I do with it? Here it is. And I'm going to cut like a little loop right? So like a little pull tab. Now this can go underneath your thick basic white, or you can put it between the layers. I forgot it when I was doing this one. So you can just stick it between the two, and you don't want it sticking up too much, right? But just enough. And you can do that crossover so that it looks like more of a pull. Let me get my glue dots here. And use some of the whiter ones. So I'm going to add those to this. Kind of hold that down. And then add the glue, right? Adhere it down. And it shouldn't go anywhere at that point. Okay. So there's the mechanism for our card. Open it up. Right, so let's go ahead and finish it. I have some pieces here. I have the basic white I'm going to put on the inside here for our message. I have a 3D project at the end, so I think you guys are going to like this. Okay, so add that. And then I have a banner, and we are going to use our Merry Christmas again. We're going to do that in Lost Lagoon. It's a tight fit. So there's Merry Christmas. Then get the other sentiment stamp. From our house to yours. I like this. Okay. And basic black. Here we go. Cassie, yes. I don't know why. It just seems like, shouldn't it be at the top? But no, I guess not. Well, listen to Amy. Amy seems to know. We'll just follow her direction, right? And then we have another piece of scrap. And I'm going to do it in basic black again. Get my little house. And stamp that. When you use your punch, you want to make sure that you're stamping more towards the bottom so that it fits in your punch. Give you that little tip. And then there's this other cute background stamp that goes with this bundle, and it's like bricks. Excuse me. So you can do Pool Party, which is a lighter kind of Lost Lagoon, right? It's lighter than that. But I'm going to take it, and I'm going to stamp, ink it up, and I'm going to stamp off. Huff it, right? And kind of go back in and go line it up. And go right over it. And it kind of gives you that little bit of Lost Lagoon, or Pool Party rather. And then I'm going to use my marker to kind of draw in that chimney. Some color lifter to kind of vary the color a little bit. All right. And then I'm going to use a light Lost Lagoon. And just contrast it. Okay. And then dark Pool Party. And this looks pretty light in comparison. Draw some in there where I didn't get the stamp. And so what I would say is I'm going to go back over. I could even use the dark Lost Lagoon here. There you go. There's your contrast. Okay. I'm going to add it down here too. All right. Easy, easy. Let me punch it. Any of the punch bundles, you guys, they go quick because they're that easy, right? You just literally stamp and punch. So we're going to take this and we are going to add our glue to the back. I'm going to line it up on the bottom of that Lost Lagoon right in the middle. And you may have to wait for it to dry a little bit because of the snowflake embossing. Kind of makes it harder to kind of adhere. But then we're going to take our banner. We're going to do a couple of dimensionals again. I'm going to use 4 actually. Okay. Okay. Do you guys like this? Everybody's like really quiet. Hopefully y'all do. Give me some hearts. Give me some feedback here. All right, so that completes the 3rd card. And again, opens like this. And then you can write in your card. Isn't that so cute? You can't really see it that much, I don't think, in the brick background, but it's really cute. It just adds a little bit of, it looks like kind of like antique-y brick. I think it's cute. All right, so that's the 3rd project. The 4th project, I have to bring up my phone. Okay, so we have a thick white cardstock. All right. Now I haven't made this project tonight, so we're just going to do it. You know, sometimes I do that. So we're going to take the thick white cardstock and we're going to measure it. Bring your arm out. We're going to measure it 7.5. Cut that off by 11. And then on the 11-inch side, we're going to score this. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'll score it at 1. Get your cutting blade out of the way. 1, 5, 6, and 10. Put on the short side up, and you're going to score it at 1 inch. Gonna have 1-inch sides. 1 and then 6.5. Okay. Get your trimmer out of the way. I have those instructions in a note. Okay. So then I'm going to take my paper snips and, well, let me just show you guys because it's easier on the screen when I score it. I can burnish and show you. Otherwise, I think it's harder to tell. So here's this. Okay, just going over all the score lines. Okay. And then we're literally going to cut this. We're cutting out the score lines on these two front flaps. Right? And then we're going to also cut this triangular all the way to the end there. Okay. And we're going to probably cut off more. Actually, let's see. Let me think about this. We have to cut this kind of like this. Like I said, it's been a hot minute since I've made one of these. And make sure that is nice and tidy on that. Okay. And then we're going to miter this one, all the score marks, the tabs, make little tabs for it. This one, this one, and I'll show you after I get it all cut. And this one. Okay, so that you have little tabs just like this, right? So this is going to be our top, this is going to be our bottom, and then we're making a little box, right? So we are going to use our glue. I'm just going to let that, hold that in for a minute. Same thing on this side. Okay. All right, so we have a fun little box. We're going to create the bottom, matching those sides up. Can you see there? Matching the sides up. So you just add a little bit of glue here. So fun. So this is perfect for the holidays coming up. It's perfect because of the set itself, humble home, right? For somebody who's moving into a new home, or you want to give them like a little gift. So, okay, I'm going to point this out so you guys know with any box that you create. So I always miter these, like cut them in so that it's like a little, you look at it like this, you'll see it cuts, it folds in very easily. But you also need to, so I mitered these a little bit. Can you see how I mitered them just a little? But I need to go back deeper here, almost like at a full line to that miter on the lid, okay? And the reason is because when you go to tuck this box in, let me show you from the side profile. Can you see how now that matches perfectly with that front corner? This one too, it's supposed to. And then you can tuck that in like that, and you've got a really nice tight and tidy corners on your box. Okay, now let me see, got my ruler. Okay, so I have my top is 5.5 by 4. So we know 4 is going to be great for our designer paper, right? Let me just grab, I'm going to grab this one here. I think that would be really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and do 4 inches. What did I say the other was? 5.5. Okay. So 4 inches this way. Yep. Top to bottom is 4 inches. Had to stop and think. By 5.5. Okay. So take our piece. I'm also going to take my pretty ribbon. Go around. Get my ribbon to go out. Oh, this is the end of my spool. End of my bolt. Okay. So get that. And I'm going to make sure it's straight. I'm going to tie a bow before I put it on my, before I even put it on my box, okay? And I want it tight, so you see how that paper is kind of pulling up a little bit? That's okay. If you need to put a glue dot underneath where you're tying the bow to keep it tight, do that. You will never see it. That's really just to help kind of keep you to where you can actually tie the bow, right? There's no shame in that. Okay, so let me cut that and cut this. Cute with long tails, I think. All right, so here we go. We're gonna just go ahead and adhere this on. I'm gonna put this down. All right. And do you guys have any questions? Do you like this project? Or do you like these projects? I guess is the real question, because multiples, right? And then literally, I am just going to take my, where's my paper? My Misty Moonlight. And I do too, Amy. And I'm going to punch out of my Misty Moonlight. And I'm going to take my little home. I'm going to pop him up. And put him right over here. And I had, let's just punch another one out of the thick basic white. Another heart. It's crooked. Hang on a minute. There we go. There we go. All right. And then lastly, we're going to come in with a cute little sentiment of, let's see here. If I can get this straight on here. Okay. And I'm going to do this in my, I'm going to do it in gray actually. Let's change it up. Gray granite, or I could do basic gray. Basic gray would be pretty. And this says, for the sweet treat, sweet gift, it says for the sweet gift. So maybe you're giving them something back, or maybe you're giving them some little note cards or something as a little gift, which is perfect for this little box. And then you're just going to cut that off and literally snip that And we're going to add some dimensionals on the other side of it. Okay, make sure I'm doing the right side, 1 and 2. And add some glue here. Put that right down. Okay. And then lastly, we're going to take our thank you stamp and we're going to use the Misty Moonlight. We're going to do thank you. Right? And I am very quickly going to run that through the Stampin' Cut and Boss machine with this Essentials die, Nested Essentials die. Let me do it really quick. Okay. There we have our little thank you. Isn't that cute? And then I'm just going to put that right up here. And you have your fun treat box. Isn't that fun? You can literally just grab it, open it up. It's a nice size box. Has a full 1-inch side on it, so it'll fit a lot of different things. But don't you love how I left the ribbon so like full, and just thought that was really cute. So there's the 4th project. We move this out of the way and bring in the others. Here's the 3rd project. There you go. 3rd project. Here's the 2nd project that we did. Kind of matches, it's the same paper, right? And then here's the 1st project that we did. So Lost Lagoon, so greens and blues, right? We really focused on those. So I hope that you guys liked these. And remember, you can get the card class for free with a $50 order, or you can buy this kit. Oh, good, Amy. That's awesome. You can also buy this kit for $35 or get it for free with a $50 order. And I'll mail 2 of each of these kits to you to your doorstep. So thank you, Debbie. Y'all are so sweet. And again, just another mention of my bingo, my Stampin' Bingo. Oh, I bet you guys want to see those projects, don't you? Let me just show you. So you're getting a stamp set. You're getting all the material, the paper, all the cutouts, all the die cutting. I typically try to do that for you guys with your kit, right? And you will be winning prizes. Prizes are free product. It's good. It's fun. So I hope that you guys do sign up if you haven't already. All the proceeds for all of this is going to help me with earning my incentive trip for Stampin' Up. So I'm super excited. The end of my deadline is September 30th. I'm this close, so I need to keep pushing. I need more people. Get your friends. Have them sign up. Have them join us. It's fun. You can also get additional bingo cards as well, which actually just sweetens the pot for all the winnings. So that is on the registration as well. The link is in my email, and it's also on my Facebook, and it's also on my website, jenscreativestampers.com. So get plugged in. Here's the first one that we're going to make. Let me just show you real quick. So this one, let me see how it opens. I can't remember. This one is the first one, and it opens like this. And then I have, this is a double fun fold. So this one opens up, this one's like this here. And then it's got a cute little tag for a gift card. And then I have this one as well. And it actually opens up twice. So that one's fun. And this one is a cute little, oops, it got stuck. Hang on a minute. It's a cute little, it's a dangling card. I've never made a dangling card before. So it actually dangles and you open it up. So super fun. So those are our projects. You're going to get a full stamp set all sent to your house. It includes shipping and everything. So be sure and sign up if you haven't already. Grab a friend. Let's have fun. It's September 19th, 8 o'clock Eastern on a Zoom. So everybody's going to be able to interact with each other, and I'm so excited. So thank you for joining me. Y'all have an awesome week. Make it a good one. And thanks for being here live with me. See you next Sunday. Bye, y'all.